Hi, welcome to the Kill Count. I am not James A. Janice, and today we will be looking at the 2021 horror film, Willy's Wonderland. This film starts strong, already showing two individuals who are about to die to Willy and his gang. The theory's out on which animatronic actually gets him, but my guess is Gus due to the laughing in the background. So that's one kill on the count so far. And this will be kill number 2 by Willy Weasel. The reason I'm able to come to the conclusion that it's Willy that gets his final kill is later in the film he does the exact same thing to Nick Cage, but doesn't finish off Nick Cage. Ah yes, foreshadowing for a later scene in the film. Alright, that's 2 kills on the count. Nick Cage is driving along in his awesome blue Camaro until Spike hit and the vehicle is trashed. He's so badass, he grabs his cans of whoop ass and gets ready to kick back and relax until he gets to kick some ass. Then shady guy in a tow truck appears to give him a lift. As they enter this creepy town, they pass by an old sign for Willy's Wonderland. Liv tries to get the plot moving along faster than the writers allow by trying to burn down the building early. However, she is caught by the police and is sent back to her home. These two have a creepy staring contest. Apparently, the cost to repair the vehicle is over $1,000, so he decides to work off the payment. So, this guy named Tex offers if Nick Cage cleans Willy's Wonderland, he'll pay for his car to be fixed. Ah, yes. Inviting things to see at a children's amusement park. This scene is the most obvious clue that the Nick Cage character knows about this place and has been there before. Just the way he looks at it with those eyes of, I know you. And with a handshake and a t-shirt, he is now officially on staff. Starts cleaning the place. He wastes no time on getting to work so he can get his car back. As Nicolas Cage cleans, the animatronics behind him show their true colors with this one simple scene where they're all turned to stare at him menacingly. It's gotta be one of my favorite scenes in the whole film. It's subtle and bam, very creepy. To me is another scene showing that the Nick Cage character has been here before. Just look at the way he's looking at the machine. He blows dust off of it. The way he's touching it. It just, to me, it reads he's been here before. Like somebody opening up an old book or seeing an old toy. This has value to him. But, like Nick Cage, time to get moving. As he mops the floor, one lucky little birdie has come to meet him, face to face. And that is why you don't mess with Nick Cage. And I love the face on the bird. This goes into, I have done messed up. After getting a cut on his face, Nick Cage puts the smack down on this bird, sending it back to the gates of hell which it came. lot of people don't put animatronics on their kill counts, but I'm special, so I'm going to add him to the kill count. I love this finishing move where he grabs its spine and just rips it out Mortal Kombat style. Entering the bathroom, which it's cleaner than some bathrooms I've been in, has tons of graffiti everywhere, so he decided to clean it. Well, apparently somebody needed to use the restroom. Well, you know what they say, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Well, it's definitely clear that Nick Cage is definitely a fan of the Donkey Kong games, judging by the fact that he puts the smackdown on this gorilla. He must also really like Larry Boy due to the fact that he uses a plunger as his main weapon of attack against a gorilla. And like a badass curve stomps that robot's head right into a urinal. BAM! El Cruncho. Well, that will be kill number 4. Gus the gorilla. Willy the Weasel definitely does not approve of Nick Cage killing off his friends. But Nick Cage doesn't care. Stupid teenagers be stupid, so they try breaking into the place to save Nick Cage and destroy the building. It doesn't go well for them, though. So, after having a run-in with an alligator inside the vents, Liv goes into the fairy room with Siren Sarah. Damn, Sarah. She wants a girl to play with, but Liv ain't having none of it. Like the monster she is, she's able to climb backwards around walls and scoops up Liv. Miraculously, though, Liv was able to fight Sarah off and somehow make it out alive. Nick Cage, Annabelle grows falling out of trees, so he gets the heck out of there. Well, Simps be Simps, and that white guy right there is the biggest of all. And it's pretty much why all these characters are about to die. Stupid teenagers be stupid. Liv informs us about the history of this place and how it used to be a place of laughs and joy until the owner decided to start killing off kids for reasons unknown. I mean, clearly the best way to kill kids is on their birthday for some messed up reason. So that's definitely another kill to the count. Well, I'm going to count that as 4 because the rest of the family in there is presumed to be killed off as well. And because of all this madness, the cops finally arrive to take down Willy and his gang of psychopaths. However, when they find them to all be dead. In this grand shot right here, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bodies on the floor. I do not count 8. I only count 7. Therefore, I'm only counting 7 kills. The only individual that I don't see in human form to be killed is what I believe to be Sarah. I wonder what her backstory is. So apparently the place after the owners committed suicide was reopened. Matt could do, even though he knew that the owners of the place did some demonic transfer of the soul to transfer their souls into the animatronics, and they started misbehaving.
And others would kill and feast on customers.
Since this looks like an injury and not a kill, I'm not gonna add him to the count.
After several ghastly incidents.
What's up in here? Shit, not my kids. Not our kids.
Is it weird that I'm getting really turned on right now?
Yes. But they were like, nah. Nah, it'll be fine. So they bang. So after the most subtle song of all time, I have no idea what the weasel was talking about. Random kid we didn't care about, number 9, is stabbed in the gut by a not-so-noble knight. In the meantime, Chris decides to hide in an arcade and call the cops. The cops don't believe him, of course, but after he name drops Liv, the cops are on their way. So this guy dies a quite gruesome death, being eaten by a very cute animatronic female and a giant turtle. So that adds another kill on the kill count. Then Nick Cage comes a swinging and is done with this crusade and beats the living crap out of this knight. Picks up his own weapon and kills him. Bam! That's another kill on the count. I guess you could say it's nighty-night to that night. Dumb and Dumber get axed off quickly. The Nick Cage character must be from Louisiana. How he just handles this gator, no issues. Nick Cage's character must be a huge fan of King Kong, figuring that he breaks this thing's jaws just like King Kong did in his film. And crunch, and as he tears the insides of it out, that adds another robotic kill to the kill count. Totally threatening villain number 399 comes in saying, "Oh yeah, I'm friendly," and actually isn't friendly, and isn't helped by the scene following. Some of the cops start telling their side of the story when it comes to Willy's Wonderland, and apparently Tex did want to destroy it, and even hired a crew and everything, but apparently in the morning he was found dead, and apparently his wife and daughter were also found dead, so we will also be adding them to the kill count. These next scenes go by quickly, so hopefully I'll be able to count the kills. So that's 3. That's another kill. And I believe that is a different body. Since we don't see any bodies at the school, I'm not going to count any kills there. As we can see, Tex has done this spiel a billion times, luring poor, unsuspected individuals into their deaths. And again, I'm only counting kills on screen. Another one bites the dust. Bites the dust, and another one, and another one. And these two we saw earlier. And now that flashback from earlier has relevance. That was Liv the whole time. And that is why the sheriff is taking care of her. And now it is time to see the most dumbest individual in a horror film die. Crack. Dead. And now, here we go. Nick Cage versus obvious bad guy robot. And, you know what? Nah, it'll be fine. Off to break. Later. So, the lizard and Liv have a fight. After that small encounter, they run into more animatronics. And because Nick Cage is such a badass, he just walks right past him. Bam, bam. And moves on. So the cops finally arrive. And instead of helping Nick Cage defeat the rest of the animatronics, they're like, nah, it'll be fine. So they lock him up instead. And then the cops take Liv away from there. Round 2 against these animatronic demons. Cage puts on the most badass remix of hands, fingers, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders.
So before this cop has a chance to have his character arc redeemed, some turtle thing decides to kill him. Total badass, doesn't even need his hands to fight these things. This is a bold move, Cotton, but will it actually work? And for the record, no matter what my friends say, I definitely wouldn't want Siren Sarah in this position ever. For whatever reason. I don't know, my friends are weird. Boom! And Cammy is out for the count. The chameleon is dead. So the only thing for Nick Cage to do is clean the place and get his car. And finish up the last animatronic, Willy the Weasel. And obviously play more pinball, of course. So, after the funniest scene in the whole film, in my personal opinion, Willy the Weasel is done with this cop shenanigans and finally gets what she deserves. BAM! Cut right in half. After Nick Cage literally gets tossed around, after literally fixing himself up some weapons and himself with tape, Nick Cage is ready for the final showdown. The mano a mano. Who will win? And in my opinion, the best fight of the whole film. The janitor, aka Nick Cage, puts a smackdown on Willy so bad Willy doesn't even have a chance to get one hit in. And like a Mortal Kombat fatality, he rips the head off of Willy the Weasel, killing him for... And in the morning, Tex and the mechanic are shocked that he was able to survive the night. And like Tex said, he'd pay for his car to be fixed, and he gives him the car. Liv, after being traumatized through this whole experience and losing everyone she cares about, joins Nicolas Cage on his next crusade against those animatronic bastards. These two start planning what they're going to do with the building now that all the evil animatronics are dead. But, well, not all of them are dead.
Thanks for visiting Willy's Wonderland. Hope you had a fantabulous time.
Adds 2 more kills to the kill count. Because I think Siren Sarah somehow survived that. And with one last kill for the kill count, Tito the Turtle is turned into roadkill.
And remember, friends, the party never ends at Willy's Wonderland.
So, how many animatronic kills or were killed by Willy and his gang before Nick Cage put the smackdown on them? Let's find out and get right to the numbers. The kills were 24 men, 10 women, and 7 robots. And that's what the pie chart looks like. With a runtime of about 90 minutes, that gives us a kill on average every 2.9 minutes.
The Golden Chainsaw Award, which goes to the coolest kill of the movie. The Dome Machete goes to the lamest kill of the movie.
It's gonna be okay. Okay, we're gonna make a deal
And that was Willy's Wonderland, a 2021 film that released straight to video. I ultimately think the film is flawed, but a fun, enjoyable film with some guy beating the snot out of those stupid, creepy animatronics. And I honestly think Siren Sarah is kind of cute in my opinion. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out the real Dead Meat channel, it'll be in the description below. I love those guys. I was just so disappointed that they weren't going to do a Willy's Wonderland video. I decided, you know what, I'll just do it myself. So, thanks to James and his incredible team of editors. You guys have done an amazing job, far better than whatever I've been able to come up with. And hopefully you guys see this video as more of a homage to Dead Meat and not straight up just ripping it off. But anyways, guys, this is RTU264. Signing out, my amigos. Peace and stay crazy.